On St. Croix, Virgin Islands police have been busy making arrests, including one for murder. They're also asking for help in tracking down suspects in some recent crimes. Here's Lieutenant Naomi Joseph with an update.
Good afternoon, St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands. I am Naomi Joseph, Chief of Detective here in the District of St. Croix. So I'm coming to you today to give you some updates on some of the stuff that we have done. This morning, we arrested Mr. Stephen Moore Jr. for the murder of Michael Peterson that happened on April 10th of this year in Estate Wim. And he was also charged with gun possession after we searched his home and found a firearm. Additionally, last year, Ms. Jasmine Linares, Jamisha Betelamine, and Janisha Carl were at a bar in Christian Setong, Coco Bar and Restaurant. And while there, they got into an altercation with the owner of the property. She was beaten and robbed, and so these ladies were charged with the assault, and Miss Linares, the mother, she was charged with the robbery second of the jewelry that was removed from the owner of the business. Barthélemy and Carl's bail was set at $1,000 apiece, while Miss Linares, her bail was set at $75,000. We also arrested Mr. Kitley Jones. This is in regards to a complaint that came in March 12th of this year, where Mr. Jones was sexually molesting a female minor who's under the age of 12, and his bail was set at $150,000 and for aggravated rape in the first degree. All right, so David Armstrong Sr., he was charged with brandishing and exhibiting or using a deadly weapon and lawful possession of a firearm during a crime of violence, and his bail was set at $100,000. So he was arrested this morning without incident. Kitley Jones' bail was set at $150,000. We also have two individuals that we're looking for. Mr. Jaheel Smith, who is wanted for embezzlement and grand larceny in regards to stealing goods from Plaza Extra Christiansted. We understand that he may have left the territory, so anybody who knows him, advise him that there's a warrant for his arrest and he needs to make himself available, or we're going to come to wherever he is and get him, bring him back home and handcuff. I think it makes sense that he come on his own rather than we come for him. Also, we're looking for a Mr. Geraldo Ojeda Jr. He's wanted for an assault first degree, attempted murder first degree, assault in the third degree, using a dangerous weapon in a crime of violence, unauthorized possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime of violence, unauthorized possession of ammunition. This stems from an incident that occurred in Castle Coakley, where they shot the victim and then ran him over with a car. His bail is set at $100,000, but he fled the territory. We understand he may be in St. Thomas, so if anybody knows where he may be, and just understand that if you're harboring any of these individuals, you're committing a crime. So I would suggest that you advise your friends, acquaintance, your relative that the police have a warrant for their arrest and to turn themselves in so that we don't have to come and embarrass them wherever they are. So those are the arrests that we have today. Those are the outstanding warrants that we have. Additionally, we were fortunate to run across a stash of property that we are trying to determine if they're stolen or lost. Property range from jewelry to tools, cameras, currency in the form of coins. So if your home was burglarized, if your car was burglarized, if anything that was stolen from you within the recent months, Could you please bring any detailed information about what was stolen from you here at the Frederick Said Rainbow Building? If you have receipts, if you have anything, there's a generator there as well. So if you have receipt and a serial number or anything that can show ownership to the items to you, please bring them down here so we can try to establish whether or not these items are in fact stolen, and so we can do what we have to do and additionally return the property to the rightful owners. So that's basically what we have going on, and so again, we're here to help. We just need you to help us, and when you help us, we're able to do these arrests. These 7 arrests that happened today happened because somebody in the community spoke to us. Somebody told us what they knew. And once you tell us, we're going to do our job. But this is a hand in hand. This is 2 hand clapping, and we need you to help us so we can make St. Croix safe for all of us to live. Thank you for your time.
And thank you to Virgin Islands Police for sharing that with us as they work to clean up the streets and make them safer for Virgin Islanders.